Gaming Saturday. That's Saturday that we all wait for, where we get to see a lot of amazing action, where we get to see esports evolving at grassroots level as well. So today we are going to visit Jaipur, and guys, there's a meet and greet with Game Flame as well. So if you are there near to the Dell exclusive store in Mansarovar, Jaipur, just go ahead, visit, check out the action because yeah, there are going to be a lot of insights coming in from Game Flame as well. There'll be a lot of action of Valorant 2v2 offline events are going to be there on that particular store, so make sure to go ahead and visit. At the same point, guys, let me introduce myself. The name's Raider, and I'll be your caster for today. So now let's dive into the action and let's check out the price pool as well, because that's exactly what is at the stakes of Alienware Gaming Saturday. Talking about the price pool is of 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers, where the winner will be getting 15,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers, which will be divided in two, of course, because it's a Valorant 2v2 matchup. And on the other corner, in terms of runner up, 10,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers. So yeah, so far the journey is going to be very interesting. But let's talk about the schedule as well, so that we get to know who are those amazing teams with some fun names for sure, who are going to be there up against each other. So yeah, there you go. Talking about fun names. First one looks a little bit normal, like Team TLB versus Team GG. But when it comes to the second matchup, Unusual Suspects versus Team Russian, Best Team versus Team Anami, The Boys versus Factor X. These are the only first four matches, should I say. Trust me, there are going to be a lot of actions, there are going to be a lot of matchups, there are going to be a lot of fights that you're going to see throughout the action, guys. So I would like to say, make sure to be ready and make sure to just enjoy the action altogether. And once again, I would like to urge all of you, if you're there in Jaipur, if you're there near Mansarovar Dell exclusive store, make sure to check it out, because the Dell exclusive, the Dell Alienware M16R2 laptops, they're absolutely amazing, guys. It's power packed, it's performance packed. Make sure to check it out, guys. Make sure to actually get your insights from Game Flame, as I said earlier as well, because there's a meet and greet that is going to happen. And in every single Alienware Gaming Saturday, we tend to visit different cities, we tend to see different talents coming through, different players outperforming each other. So it's going to be pretty fun to watch how the whole action goes on. And currently I'm waiting for the first matchup to happen, because Team GG versus Team TLP is the first matchup that we are going to see. So let's wait and watch. Let's see once the match gets started. We can talk about the match a little bit more, that what particular agents have been selected, what particular type of play that we are going to see. Obviously, it's a 2v2, so we tend to see a lot of duelist picks coming through. Some of the initiators also come through when it comes to controllers, when it comes to sentinels. Highly unlikely that they're going to get picked. For example, if you talk about a Sage, I don't think so it's going to get picked that much. But yeah, when it comes to a chamber, maybe that is a particular sentinel that you can go for. Cypher, a no-go. KJ, a no-go, I guess. But yeah, then again, if you talk about a chamber, maybe it can be a little bit more effective. With regards to the duelist, Reyna has been the go-to particular agent that a lot of teams have been choosing it. And I believe if you talk about Alienware Gaming Saturdays as a whole IP, we have seen it for last 2 years. Initially, we started with Call of Duty, and eventually we went down to Counter Strike as well. We got to see EFC 24, we got to see FIFA as well in the initial days. We had Taken 8, we have Mortal Kombat 1 as well. So there are so many games that we have seen under this banner of Alienware Gaming Saturdays that a lot of esports athletes have got their own chance to be the glorious one, get some victories, to get some beautiful matchups under their banner. So patiently waiting for now to see how the first game is going to go down, who is going to win it. And remember, guys, it's basically BO1. That means a single chance is all you are going to get. That single chance is going to be of 9.54 minutes, I believe, somewhere around like that. And if you score 100 points initially before your opponents, yes, of course, you're going to win. Even if that's not the case, whoever is going to have the highest amount of points at the end of those 9 minute and 54-minute marker, that particular team is going to win. Having said that, guys, having explained all the rules, all the litigations, let's now dive into the game, because yes, the matchup has been started. So let's have a look at that as well. Let's see what particular agents, what particular type of play, what particular type of initiation and coordination will be there. Down the players. Team TLV also gaining the pace. Look at that. TLV so far has gained some beautiful frags under their banner as well. Can't really see the number of frags that they have gained. But still, I believe Team TLV is the one which is really leading the charge, as we can see multiple frags, multiple picks are coming through. But AR Croco, sorry. He's the one who is trying to fight back right now. Talking about agents, we have ISOs, and when it comes to the Reina, it's also there. So pretty mirror composition coming in from both the sides. ISO versus ISO, Reina versus Reina. Reina goes down, ISO fights back. Interesting. There's the stinger. Uh-oh. Players down. And then Lear. Yeah, Croco. Constantly trying to marginalize the gap that was there initially, I believe. Look at that. Trying to be sneaky. Will not happen, maybe. Oh, the Sheriff shots are going to be on par. With that, the connection's being made. There comes the Marshal. Initial picks, but those shields of ISO always going to be beneficial. Valoric is down, and there you go. Valoric fights back. Wall banger building shot, but that single whiff is going to cost you. It is going to cost you for sure. But he still fights back. Puts up the marker. Valoric is very low when it comes to the HP. Takes the heal up, but instantaneously goes down as well. There's the retaliation, guys. AR Croco shuts the opponent away. Brilliant head start is what we all want to see. Some more close actions. But I believe as soon as we dive into the final stage or the third stage, that's exactly where the real action starts. That's exactly where we get to see good retaliations coming through. Beautiful markups being made. There you go. Marshall right on the cranium. Lovely. Akuma. That stringer once again is picking up the pace, but there you go. Stage 2 is here. With that, Guardians, Bulldogs. These are the type of weapons which are now into use. Even Spectres are also available. I do believe Judge is also going to be there around the corner. If you want to go up close and personal to your opponent, then pay him a visit. That is also possible with these weapons. Oh, there's a beautiful crossfire being built. There's a trade fire. I don't think so he can put down that ISO, because there's a backup that is coming through. Reina is out there. Valoric shuts him down with a single tap of that.
You and me.
Aryan. Kill contract. Picks up the ISO. Battle of alter egos. And the alter ego is actually going to lose. Interesting. There could have been a trade, but Shaurya fights back. Double tap available. Too much super duper low. Wanted to go for the heal up. Will not happen.
No distraction.
Kill contract. Once again picks up the ISO as well. Coco versus Akuma. Oh my god, this one is in favor of Akuma.
Well fought.
Is not in favor of Akuma, sorry. Coco gets retaliated. There's the final stage. That means for next 5 minutes or so, we're going to see sheer gunpowder. Be it with Vandals, Operator, Phantom, or Odin itself. Let's see what weapons they're going to choose. For now, it's just Vandals and Vandals and Vandals. And guys, we have talked about it quite a few times that maybe there is a particular individual who's not good with Spectre, not good with Ghost, or not good with Bulldog and Guardians. The thing that I'm trying to convey is you might struggle in those weapons which are not that readily available in a classic 5v5 competition as well. Like whenever you have a good buy, you tend to go with Vandal Phantoms, not really with Spectres, Bulldogs and Guardians. So I do believe as the final stage is here, you get the chance to wield Phantoms, the Vandals. I think that's exactly where the competition is going to get escalated. To the stairs, Valoric. Here's the Empress. The bloodthirsty Empress is out here. But Empress up against Empress. Ultimate up against Ultimate. This one from Valoric's side goes in vain, but the other guy, Shaurya, is there to gain the glory. He won't go far as he gets traded out. Team GG versus Team TLB. Slowly inching closer. I do believe when it comes to the win, when it comes to the lead, it could go in the favor of Team TLB because they're the one who are really picking up the pace. Look at this once again. Akuma. I think out of 2 to 3 kill contracts that we have seen so far, majority of the kill contracts have been won by Akuma. That's the TLB's ISO. That's a good thing. Let's see if the Reina can take the trade. There's the Odin being summoned. Oh my god. The generator. The Odin has been picked up, but he'll get just a single pick. Because the counter for Odin is a good headshot from a Vandal. A perfect headshot from a Phantom. Or maybe even a Sheriff. All that can easily counter at Odin, but an Odin is going to get answered with an Odin of their own. Shaurya brings in the Odin. Has taken a few players down, but not enough to really put the players away. Oh my god, lovely. Look at that Shaurya. Playing absolutely well. There's a heal orb as well, but Shaurya won't go far as Valoric and Kroko, they'll retaliate. Pretty fun to watch how this tussle is happening, guys. Remember, it's just round one. That means you have to go miles ahead. Oh my god, that's a big blunder from Akuma's side. This guy is down to 13 HP, but he's still picking up the pace. He's still picking up the frags. Of course, he is now done and dusted. The way he opened up, the way he retaliated was pretty fun to watch. Last few minutes. This competition can go anywhere at this point. It could go in the favor of Team GG, it could go in favor of Team TLB. And remember, guys, it's a BO1 as I said earlier on the desk as well. That you have only a single opportunity,
It's you
one
and me.
last chance, one last rodeo to go with. And if you lose in this, you're out of the competition. But if you win, well, then again you have one more matchup to fight back. Then if you win that, again similar storyline. Rinse and repeat. Odin goes in Wayne. There's the Lear. Shaurya finally connects with that Phantom. You cannot walk like that. But Akuma. Brilliant play, Valoric. That was a major whiff coming through. Akuma did not even have a weapon in his hand, but he still manages to shut away Valoric. That was a brilliant play, honestly. Now that Akuma is fighting back, Shaurya is already on 4 back-to-back frags. There you go, an ace. A pentakill, should I say. 5 perfect back-to-back frags coming through, but the 6th one did not really came through. As Valoric and Kroko, they'll combine their forces. Pick up the marker. Shaurya still wants to fight back. Kroko picks up the Judge. As I said, if you want to go up close and personal, Judge is the go-to weapon which can bring the glory. But when it comes to these mid-ranges, long-ranges action, Judge can be valuable for a little bit of a short time. Not more than that. Kuma, what will he do? Kroko. Nah, it's becoming very difficult at this point. More shots, more retaliations. Valoric is constantly charging in, constantly making things a little bit more difficult for the opponent. Shaurya knows how to retaliate. Oh my god, as soon as the Empress kicked in, we got to see Kroko showcasing his aim prowess. He has got the kill contract, he can go for it. Back to back 3 amazing frags, but unfortunately won't go far. Reina was suppressed. Akuma delivers once again. I think he has to go for the kill contract because I don't believe that the time is that much left. So this is the right time to go ahead and step it up with a kill contract.
Not enough.
Uh-oh. Kroko being unstoppable. Thoroughly. Here's a full stop. What should I say, comma? Because he's respawned, he's back again to fight. But there you go, the kill contract that I was talking about. It's finally here. Kroko. A lovely prey. But he won't go far, and the timer has run out. And the question is, who won? I mean, to be honest, the competition was pretty close between both the lads. But yeah, pretty fun competition, pretty fun matchup. So I think from both the sides, it was very close, very tight-knit competition. When you talk about the coordination, when you talk about the information being relayed, the communication being initiated between each other, it was good, it was perfect. But for now, guys, I think we have to wait for the second matchup, because as we progress, every single match is going to be escalated towards the next particular stage where we're going to see even more fierce competition. So let's take a quick short break for now, and after that we'll be back to see the second one. Stay tuned. Back once again after a quick short break. Yes, we are once again back at the Alienware and Nvidia presents the Alienware Gaming Saturday. Of course, we are in Jaipur right now. The exclusive store in Mansarovar, Jaipur is where this amazing event is happening at this point. And my name is Rita. And once again, we do have my amazing friend, my amazing co-caster on the desk. That is Bullet. So, Bullet, I got the privilege to introducing you because I was not there for the last
Oh
two,
my
three
god.
weeks. Finally, I'm here. How are you, man?
I mean, definitely the entire, I would say, the set, entire people, entire crew at AWGS definitely missed you, my friend. I can say for sure. There are a lot of instances that were you trying to kind of like use you in the metaphor when we are trying to cast with Baba and other people as well. But hey, I'm back. You are back. It's the OGs back here at the AWGS. The AWGS meta is back now. Yes, there's definitely that term
Oh,
we
yeah.
have created, the AWGS meta, whether it's for the side of Valorant, whether it's for sometimes you have seen in the Tech Kit, and in the one we also saw the EAFC action coming up. So yeah, the AWGS meta is in play. But yeah, folks, jokes apart, we are going to be going to see the second matchup action coming up for the Valorant 2v2 pretty soon. The players and teams are getting ready. Yes, we did saw in the first kind of like a matchup, not a very one-sided domination coming up, but not exactly a head-to-head game also from either side.
It was kind of close, but of course, right now, guys, we are talking about the second matchup, which is going to get started anytime. So make sure to be ready because, yes, of course, with every single matchup that we are going to see, the competition is obviously going to get elevated. Having said that, now let's dive into the second one. And as we can see, a total chaos as well. First frag already coming in from the sides of unusual suspects, but there's a second one. Maybe a third one as well. Yeah, Moro is still getting the picks.
Yeah. Right now, it is going to be the side of Team Russian facing up unusual suspects. A very interesting and creative name right now, folks, when it comes down to the team. So look at that. Slides his way back, puts out the shield, trying to bait him up. Oh, gets the first one though. Trying to connect the second. Look at his movement. I mean, trying to just bait it out, but they're going to be Snowflake trying to just take it out. Moro with the 4K back to back. Trying to. Also, Moro are going to try the same coming up from his side. 6-2. Unusual suspects gains a good amount of lead coming up very early in the stage one of this 2v2 battle.
Moro on that neon. Pretty good. There's the sheriff from the other side, but he's waiting for the soul orb to come. And yep, with the heal orb right now available, the guy was able to repatch himself. But look at this neon jumping around using the relay bolt and putting up the fast lane, just putting up the pressure onto the opponent. Ah, the stinger was a miss. Clicked on the other corner, was a hit, of course. Clicked once again gets the value by taking down Not Romeo. I mean, a lot of people do prefer to use Stinger, and on the other corner, a lot of people like Not Romeo himself. He loves to play on that Sheriff and he gets the value with it as well. Brilliant. In long ranges, of course, that Sheriff is going to be way too much on par as compared to the other particular weapon that is Stinger. But look at this, Not Romeo. He gets one. Can he get five? Yup, he gets five back to back. Consecutive frags with a Sheriff. A weapon that is not that easy to wield. I struggle a lot on that, but this guy, he's just getting every single pick that he desired for.
Yes, sir. 17-6. A very, I would say, not an unusual, but a straight up triple the amount of what the team Russian is able to achieve at this point. Moro gets back. He's excited, but now it's going to be the fourth one as well. As you know, the fact that he's able to get on the his teammate is able to get on. Sorry, his opponent is was able to get on to his ultimate, but even though it won't be a successful dimension in play, he has to get back. Look at that, Clit finally gets on Neon. 22-7 as we proceed down to stage number 3. The still is the entire lead is very much intact. Taking the side of the usual suspects, and this kind of radar now looks like a one-sided affair coming up from the side of unusual suspects. For the side of Team Russian, maybe a change in a little bit of that coordinated player. Ooh, Moro kind of went AFK over there, so maybe might be a I don't know, might be a disconnect, might be a unfortunate misclick. Not Romeo with the outlaw trying to connect one more, like the skin equipped on this one. But that is definitely gonna help up and gets the second as well. 28 to 9 now.
The Rex is outlaw. Misses both the shots, goes in with the frenzy. Gets a pick. But Snowflake on the other corner is going to ice out not Romeo. By shutting him away with the Guardian. Brilliant connections being made. Slow flag. He's not missing on that Reaver. Reaver Vandal available, but now Romeo retaliates. As we are in the final stage, of course, guys, the love affair of Vandal, Phantom, Odin, and Operator is going to get started from the stage itself. But next 5 minutes and 30 seconds, you'll get to see a lot of picks. More on the other corner, I believe, is still struggling. It's the guy known as not Romeo is trying to constantly badger his opponent. Brought in the Odin. Was already super duper low, so wasn't able to do anything mesmerizing over there. Snowflake once again is connecting some good shots. Now to 3 HP, but gets the recovery orb. Moro, will he be back or not? That's a big question. Oh, he's back. At Neon with that overdrive is pushing in and getting the job done. As soon as Neon comes through, Relay Bolt goes in. Neon is hungry for the frags, and Neon is going to get those frags. Not so much, but still, I believe 2 to 3 picks is what he was able to get.
Yeah, slow and steady is going to be the approach coming up from the side of Team Russian, but for now they need to get on to their play, comrade. That is going to be the they need to have kind of that aggressive approach, aggressive stance against unusual suspects, but that is completely getting hauled off. If you ask me honestly, at this point of time, Team Russian is going to suffer a lot. They still have some time as we proceed on to the final stage. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining on the clock. But look at the side of Neon, just walking around in the park, getting kills like anything, and Team Russian won't be very happy with this.
I mean, they're clearly struggling at this point, so they definitely want to come back to the picture. But with that Odin, the prime Odin, highly improbable that is going to happen. But you know, the answer for Odin is some precise shots, some bullet shots coming in from a Phantom or a headshot coming in from a Vandal. Look at that! Look at that beauty that Clicked was able to attain. Moro brought in an Odin, wanted to go for a finishing spree. Did not happen. The player was stunned, but Clicked once again, even when stunned, even when concussed, finds the value. That's again where unusual suspects are slowly falling on the back foot. But Team Russian, there's a big gap, to be honest. A gap of 22 frags. But that's what the big problem is. Oh, look at that. Last bullet got connected. But there was a trade coming in from his teammate. 21 frags over difference. Still too far to go. 3 more minutes. I think it's a doable task. But for that, you need to put down every single ounce of energy from the sides of unusual suspects. But right now, unusual suspects is out here with a overdrive. And Moro, he is connecting. He is still getting the value done. Won't go far. But this guy had to take the trade, and he did.
Got 4.
Even if you're not able to actually get on the same level, I would say the same amount of the storyline coming up from the side of unusual suspects, at least try to give them the same kind of like a competition. Respect to your
No
teammates.
distraction.
Right now it's gonna be Romeo putting down the ultimate play, gets one more in the alternate dimension. Might be able to get the headshots, it struggles on the first one, but he will be able to take down the second one eventually. Moro gets the second guy Clicked. 57 to 31, and like we have said for a couple of times, this is definitely looking like a very one-sided affair. First off, on how the number of the frags are just falling down very well. That was knives out. That was a good kill coming up from the side of Snowflake. But the ultimate right now still very much intact. But as soon as it gets over, he switches on to the primary. Now it does seems like for the side of Team Russian, they are able to capitalize on a lot of the adaptations and improvisations coming up from their side. Unusual suspects falling back to back on the spawn. Neon this time around eventually will get one. Knows for a fact where Clicked is roaming right now. And Moro takes on the side of Reina, takes a little bit of damage. Look at that, collecting those recovery orb as soon as he gets online. 62 to 40. 63 to 39.
I think currently there's not a very big possibility of Team Russian coming back into the picture. Of course, they can show their talent, but then again, the difference of 25 points, 25 frags, you want to convert that in just a mere 50 seconds is just not something that I believe is possible. There's the stunner, the concuss coming through. Brilliant play from the sides of Unusual Suspects so far. Of course, there have been some glorifying moments for the sides of Team Russian as well. But at the end, when it comes to the overall perspective, that's exactly where Unusual Suspects is achieving that feat of height. I believe one of the biggest reasons why Team Russian is failing to aim down and eventually gun down the opponent is because of that neon. Because trust me, with those jumps, with those fast pace actions, Moro is a target which is not that easy to achieve. Moro is constantly shifting up places, constantly changing up targets, constantly just putting up the pressure on his opponent. That's exactly where they miss a lot of shots. Otherwise, if you see, Clicked is a guy who is absolutely amazing from the sides of Team Russian. But now that they're down to the last few seconds, yes, we have a result to announce, and that is Unusual
Whoa.
Suspects. They will be the usual winners for now, and they'll move on to the next particular stage. So a brilliant matchup coming in from the sides of Unusual Suspects, be it with the Ghost, with the Frenzy, with the Outlaw, or with the Odin, or with the Vandal. Absolutely amazing play coming in from Unusual Suspects.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very one-sided affair, if you ask me honestly, in terms of the overall gunfights also coming up from the side of Unusual Suspects. But yes, we did saw in the very later stages of the entire matchup, entire TDM, that it was the side of the team Russian to kind of get back to their KGB play, if I just want to put in that metaphor. But it was more of like Unusual Suspects just able to shut down every other, I would say, the coordinated attack, I would say the coordinated play coming out from the side of Team Russian. But that was that, folks. 76 to 48, a very one-sided affair. But right now, folks, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be coming up very shortly with the third match. Okay. Folks, welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Your boy Bullet and Rida are back on the AWGS desk. And yes, our last matchup, Russian facing up the side of Unusual Suspects, went down with a 76 to 48 scoreline. We did saw I would say, a late kind of like a comeback and the retaliation play coming up from the side of Team Russian, but it was the side of Unusual Suspects Raider were already able to put up a very good lead and very good advancement into the game.
Of course, I mean, to be honest, Unusual Suspects, they definitely took that competition in a one-sided way, in a one-sided
Yeah.
affair. So that particular matchup was pretty fun. If you talk about the first one, a little bit close, tight-knit when it comes to Team TLP versus Team GG. It was kind of close. So again, guys, be it a close competition or a one-sided affair, there is a single winner which is going to move forward to the next particular stage. The summary is it's a BO1. So whichever team
Yeah.
comes through, they need to fight back, they need to retaliate, they need to do whatever they have to so that they can win in those 9 minutes and 50 some seconds. Because if you can't do it, of course, you have to wait for the next Alienware Gaming Saturday to come through. But if you can fulfill that dream, if you can play around, if you can get the job done, what will be in your favor is basically the spot on the next particular stage, and you kind of come close to winning that prize of 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon vouchers. Of course, the winners will be getting 15 and the runner-up will be getting 10 as well. So it's a fun journey, to be honest. And so far in the last 2 years, we have seen a lot of evolution in terms of players. We have seen a lot of interesting talents coming through in different titles as well. But for now, when we talk about Valorant 2v2, Jaipur is definitely a city where we need to find some more interesting talents, out of which I think Unusual Suspects, the last time when we visited Jaipur, they were there and they did well. Once again, they're kind of doing well because they're already on the stage too.
Yeah, as far as I'm like able to remember, this is the third time we are going to Jaipur City for the entire Alienware
Yeah.
Gaming Saturday segment. But right now, folks, we'll be jumping straight into the third match for the day. Let's take a look at the team names. But yeah, for the last two couple of games, we have seen a one-sided affair, kind of like a head-to-head game. Looking forward to what's gonna happen coming up from the side of Team Anami, facing up the team named as the Best Team.
One is here to make a name, another one has already got best in the name. Let's see who's gonna win. Best team so far. They have taken one player down. The first frag is already there for them, but these pressure like situations that are coming through are going to be a big challenge. But in close range, in proximities like that, of course, a frenzy is going to be superior. Device somehow slips in, takes one down. 3-1 is what the scoreline is. Trust me, I think we have to wait till the final stage comes through, because that's exactly where we get to see the real action. Real, that means so with Vandal, with Phantoms, with Operators and Odins. But now it's just Post. Later period we get to see Stingers, Vectors coming through. That was a good flash. Guiding light coming through, but Device on the other corner will shut down the one who guided that light. That means took down the sky. Now, I like this approach coming in from the sides of Best Team, that they are sticking with each other. If you see, DXB could have pushed in. He could have challenged his opponent, but what he did is basically he waited a little longer so that Sky will spawn and then they will push him. There goes a Trailblazer, concusses the opponent. Brilliant opportunity for the Neon to just shut the competition away. Oh, he misses.
But that spray control will fall off short, but that will be side of Human 7-3-2-1-7-2-6 to get up the double kill back to back. Right now, it's a very I will not say an unusual pick, but definitely a one that will be a surprising one. Human going in for Sky. I mean, at this point in time, we have seen no one actually picking up Sky for a very long time here at the AWGS meta. But right now, talking about the side of Team Anami as well, they will be playing with the double duelist intact. We do see them sometime around able to control up that coordinated play, able to get that double kill for the very first engagement that we saw. But apart from that, it is going to be the side of Best Team to actually capitalize on a lot of the mistakes coming up from the side of Team Anami.
Well, with every single shot being taken down, Team Anami wants to come closer to where Best Team is already sitting at. The best part is with regrowth available, that means the healing ability of that Sky, they don't really need to go in the mid and eventually get that recovery off. So I believe Best Team really is trying to, should I say, calculate every single step they are making, which is good. They have calculated their agent selection, they have calculated that they're going to stick with each other. They've calculated how that Sky is going to utilize their guiding light, Trailblazer, and regrowth, even the Seekers and the ultimate phenomena. So that's amazing. But this time,
Nice.
a bit of a mismatch. DX8 has been taken down. There's the Lear. Sky breaks it away. Big miss. And these kind of situations are going to obviously in turn backfire onto the players. There's the Empress available. For Neon to fight back, it's going to be a big challenge, but DX8 delivers. And that ultimate, unfortunately, is in vain for the sides of Team Anami.
Yeah, right now it is going to be a very, I would say, not a very close call, but a head-to-head game definitely happening in from both sides. Best team are able to get onto that first initial couple of frags, and it is going to be now Team Anami trying to crawl back onto the same. As third, Yogu has the handle in the hand, was not able to do the same spray control upon to Neon as well, but he will be able to at least take down one. As we approach the final stage, it is going to be 14-10. Not a very huge scoring coming up in terms of the overall score from both the teams, but definitely still team is going to be on the lead. Alternate dimension comes into play. Vasprovi gets the side of Sky onto his arena, but he will get denied. An ultimate play getting wasted, and that's going to be a double kill back to back again coming on from the side of best team. The lead gets onto the 6 frags, and for now, Team Anami needs to find some things, find some kind of like an opportunity in the corners and lurking. Has an Odin in the hand. There we go. The Odin spray comes in. Even though DX will be able to deny it as he gets the 4th one, 17-11. As the operator in the hand gets flashed on the face, and there we go. It's 18-11 right now, Raider. It's like a, I would say, a back-to-back, some kind of like very minute mistakes here and there coming up from the side of Team Anami.
Yeah, these small mistakes can in turn bring out a big blunder. Oh my god. Toby, why are you missing those operator shots? I think these minute mistakes, these game whiffs, can in turn cost you a lot. But Device on the other corner is constantly picking up the pace. He's the one who is honestly doing the heavy lifting for the sides of Team Anami and getting a lot of picks available for the team. Vals, it's like he has got that boost of momentum. He's also trying to take the fights in his corner. Oh, lovely. Lovely shot that was.
Making cover.
Vals probably gets back-to-back 2 to 3 picks already. 15 to 25 frags of a difference. Needs to go miles. And Provi is already there with 4 consecutive frags. I think the only option that best team has got right now is just stay on the corners, lurk a bit, wait for the opponent to commit a mistake, and then step it up. Why? Every single time this is happening, but look at this human 732-1726. Sky, should I say, in a very good form at this point. Got back-to-back 2 picks. That's exactly where Team Anami was pushed back a bit. They were forced to go out and eventually be there in their own spawn. But just like what Team Best Team did in the initial few segments, initial few stages, right now Team Anami is also sticking very, very close. Look at both the players. The guns that are there, they're not that far away. Human, that means Sky has got a very good chance. And he spot the player, he misses, but finally connects. That could have been, of course, a blunder, but no. Look at the way he redeems himself. 5 back-to-back frags, 17-24. Now what he's praying for is 0 mistakes coming in from DX8.
Yeah, 35-17, still a very good amount of lead right on the face of best team. The DX8 gets one more, makes down to 26. Ula's in play. The ultimate is also very much ready and waiting. But in the meantime, folks, check out the ultimate gaming laptop, Dell Alienware M16R2. From the side of Alienware, as you know it, you just need to go to your nearest Dell exclusive store, get some hands-on feel, and get this one up in your backpack. 28-17, still very much, I would say, have the time for the side of, Team Anami has the time for the side of, making that very clean comeback. Not so very clean, of course. Some of the dirty tricks needs to be in play. Just get those Odins out, and we do see the Odins now also getting up equipped from the side of the best team as well. And what they're trying to do? Playing in the corner?
So this one can backfire. 18-30. The Odin goes in vain. Val's Provi once again proving himself quite lethal. Playing on the angles, still getting the job done. brilliant so far. Okay, seeing what more can be done, but Neon definitely comes up as a restriction, as that distraction was available. They were able to dissipate the damage onto their opponent, and even Provi has been taken on.
Gotta go.
19 to 32 in just one more minute. Need to close off a gap of 13 frags and build a lead as well. I think for Team Anami, it's a big task.
After it. Go, go, go.
Whoa, lovely.
Let's see, man. At this point of time, the lead is just getting bigger and better. I would say, don't get me wrong, I would say it's just getting bigger and better from the side of Team Best Team, and they are definitely living up to their name.
Almost out.
I love to see this kind of like a team performing so well in the semi-finale and grand finale as well. DX able to get the overdrive, gets the first one, gets the second one as well. Wipeout for probably the fourth time coming up from the side of Neon. DX definitely playing at the Generation X that we used to see in the cold attitude era. Right now, he will be getting up the. Oh my god, this guy is absolutely not stopping. And right now, he's just playing as a solo because I don't see the movement coming up from his teammate Sky over there. But now we do see the movement. We do see him getting out of the spawn base. And there we go. It's going to be 38 to 20. In less than 20 seconds, you might not get 20 kills. You might can get a couple of more raider. But this is done and dusted for the side of Team Anami, and Best Team will be pushing down to the round number 2.
Every single fight that so far Best Team has taken was calculated, and I believe that's one of the biggest asset that Team Best Team had in the initial few fights. Oh, look at that. ISO already gave up. He was like, yeah, these are the final few seconds that we have, and I know that I cannot do much in that. So he was just standing over there. But still, I would like to say, what a competition coming in from the sides of Best Team. As I said earlier, every single step that they were taking, sorry, was calculated, was precise. Be it sticking with each other, playing on a crossfire, or just waiting for their teammate to get spawned, everything was working out. Team Enami midway caught up to that strategy. They also utilized the same strategy. They were also sticking close to each other. They were trying to fight back in a similar fashion.
Definitely.
Device from the sides of Team Enami was pretty good. But if we talk about the other guy, he was kind of on the failing note. And honestly, in a 2v2 battle, you need to have both the weapons on par. Otherwise, you might fail. That's exactly what happened to Team Enami for now.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely need to, play on that coordinated play. You just cannot be on the fact that there's one guy trying his upward best and the other guy is failing to do so. It's more of like the fact that again, we have, brought down this Alienware Gaming Saturday to kind of like nurture and give a platform to all of the aspiring competitive players who want to just get a taste of the entire competitive, I would say, the esports kind of like a side of the entire gaming play, especially when it comes down to the Valorant. So it's totally fine if they are playing this kind of a tournament for the first or the second time. They're just getting the experience to do so. But right now, folks, it will
Yep.
be the side of best team to proceed down to the next set of games. Right now, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming up with the fourth matchup very shortly. Folks, welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. And yes, we did saw the kind of like another one-sided affair coming up from the side of Team Best facing up Team Anami, 42-21 in that third matchup, and we'll be now proceeding down to the fourth one for the day.
With every single matchup, we are getting closer to that victory, closer to the that grand finale, where of course the winners will be revealed. So let's wait and watch. Let's see how the competition goes on and what kind of escalation these two next teams
Yeah.
are going to bring. To be honest, when it comes to the agents as well, we have seen that eventually in the first matchup, the agent selection was not that off. We had ISO and Reina coming in, mirror competition from both the sides. In the second one, kind of a similar storyline, but in the third one, we get to see a Sky as well, which was utilized beautifully because I love the way where initially when the damage, the tags of those ghosts and classics were coming through, what the other guy did, what human did was basically use the regrowth so that he was able to bring the HP back to 100 for the teammate, and then the teammate retaliated. So that kind of a coordination, that kind of a play is somewhere where Valorant 2v2 is going to be a very beneficial stance for a team which can deliver that kind of a play. So let's wait and watch and see if similar things are going to happen in the next few matches as well.
Yeah, let's go directly into the game. For we have the confirmation the teams and the players are ready and waiting. We'll be jumping down to the matchup anytime soon. Right now, I want to take a look again. I definitely want to take a look at the at the
I'm
team
out
names.
of here.
Right.
Down.
EE Zen also gets one, and right now it is going to be a straight up 2-0 in the very first minute of the game.
Oh, the neon is definitely picking up some frags, getting some shots connected right on the premium, but the alter ego, Docs, he was able to shut down that reign of terror. But still, Factor X definitely has got that X factor as they are on the lead, playing on a ghost, playing in these initial stages. It's a big challenge. Oh, the Stinger versus Ghost. A storyline which is definitely difficult to deliver. But Device on the other corner, he gets one. He retaliates. Hawk still picking up the pace, and slowly we get to see the gap being marginalized. And now it's of equal stances. Device, beautiful play. I think we have to wait for stage 3 to come in so that we can get a clarity on who is the better one. Because so far, the competition looks super duper close. Docs utilizes that Sheriff, gets one down, but Zen retaliates with a ghost of his own. Here's the retaliation from Device. 9-7 Factor X is currently on the back foot. But seems like that the competition will still be close enough as the Alt Neon is constantly picking up the pace.
Super duper close, and this is going to be a very head-to-head game where both of the teams will be keeping each other at the edge of our seats right now. 11-9. We do see the 10 coming up from the side of Device. Goes down. Neon will be taken out immediately. Comes up from the corners and is able to slam him out. But that's going to be Docs to take him out from another positional play. I mean, the great repositions are just being on point. And look at that side of Neon, just able to get on with that sliding maneuver, just able to dynamically just reposition himself as soon as he gets the chance to do so, and gets back-to-back frags for his team. 14-13 as we proceed down to end the stage 2.
Uh-oh, it's getting difficult. It is definitely getting difficult for the sides of the boys because for a brief moment they were pretty strong. Lately, Factor X, they are trying to be back in the picture. Haven't gone far enough. And Device is like, we still have got it. We still can pull through, still can deliver. And Docs, along with Device, with that beautiful usage of Guardian, is constantly delivering. Look at Docs, already had a 4K, back-to-back 4 kills coming through. Constant, efficient, and on par. That's exactly where these lads are overshadowing their opponent. Oh, look at that. Neon. Don't go far. Gets just a single pick, and there's the overdrive. The connection which is gonna be mesmerizing. And it is still delivering. Look at this. 8 back-to-back frags. Can he find the 9th one? Let's wait and watch, guys. Can he get the 9th flag as well? The overdrive is running super low. Here comes the Guardian. Want to see the 9th one, but it will not happen as Zen will find that piece.
Let's see. 28-18. It's now that the boys are able to get those back-to-back kills and able to just secure the lead, coming up in a very, not a straight-up kind of like a domination fashion, but in a very coordinated attack coming in from their side. I would say the overall approach also looks a very neat and tidy coming up from the side of Factor X. And it's almost like the difference of ISO being in one team and Reina on the other side. But still, it is going to be the Reina actually making up the difference in terms of the overall play. Right now, she will get shut down as soon as I speak of her, the overall engagement per se. But this time around, it's a big device to take her out individually. 32 to 25 in the final stage now.
Now, the boys have definitely maintained kind of a sufficient gap between them and their adversaries. But Neon from the other side, from Factor X, he is constantly trying to hinder that lead. Operator shot being missed, and you only get a single chance after that. But Dogs finally connects. Zen will fight back. Here's the Radiant Entertainment System. Absolutely amazing sound of this weapon. And even brilliant is when the wielder of that weapon is good with his aim. Oh, look at that. Look at that 4-second vandal in the hand. Can he get a few more? He did, but device retaliates. Once again, the gap that the boys were enjoying at is now super narrow. It is super narrow as Factor X is constantly trying to retaliate Daisy. Overdrive available. Shots one down. Gets retaliated instantaneously. 4 more minutes to go. 36 to 38. Pretty close, pretty tight knit. But that Neon, it's like he has evolved himself. Every single angle that he's penetrating, he's getting the job done.
Yeah, right now this is a very close one for now. Raider 40. Device gets one more to the wall bang. Yeah, comes in. Yon gets taken out. The trade happens. 41 to 39. A very close one. This is going to be a game, but still, there's a lot of that time left. Honestly, in the next, I would say, at least like the next minute, next 2 minutes only, we might see the changes coming up from the side. 45 to 39 now. Device gets one more. Takes up a headshot on Neon. And now it is going to be still that back-to-back 5 frags. It is not that frags, the overall lead frag is definitely not getting diminished and definitely not getting over-engaged from both the team. It is getting very much intact, very much denied as soon as they get the chance to do so. It's 41 to 42 now. Zen is able to shut down the side of Operator, which was getting played up from the hands of Neon. And right now Zen gets the third one. It's 48 to 44. Very close one still. I know there's a 4-5 point lead, and I have like seen for the fact that 4-5 kills is a very respectable lead. But in this kind of like the team setup, both of the teams are looking very much confident in their aggressive play and aggressive nature. This is going to be a close one.
Gotta go.
Oh my god. Dogs and Device, what a beautiful competition they are pulling through. Of course, from the other side, the Neon is trying to overstep. He's trying to get the job done. But the clear struggle from Zen is evident, guys. Uh-oh. Neon knew. Dogs is going to fall back a bit. Device over there is going to give him a good backup. There's the stunner. There's the relay bolt coming through. 52 to 52. Now this is where I believe Factor X needs to push back. They do not want to push in at this moment. If they do, they might fail. But it seems like that this Neon, he is just absolutely amazing. I just said this, that you do not have to push in like that. It can cost you a lot. But Zen, I think he's also fighting back right now. Got back-to-back 3 consecutive frags. All Factor X has to do is just maintain this pressure onto their opponent, because for the very first time for now in the final stage, there's a lead that is coming through from the sides of Factor X. Need to maintain that. The only option these lads have got is to maintain this lead so that they can move on to the next particular stage. Otherwise, this could be a big blunder, as they have struggled quite a bit. Definitely one of the most closest matchups that we have seen so far. You stay in your spawn, wait for your opponent to make a mistake, and then deliver. That should be the mantra for Factor X. But they're constantly pushing in, which is costing them that lead.
Yeah, the lead is getting pushed up, and the other team is just able to deny that. As soon as they're able to get the chance to do so, as soon as they're able to be on that confident play, able to get the denial. Unfortunate timing. Very unlucky for the side of Zen. 1 minute left on the clock. 63 to 58 right now. Neon gets the second. Gets the first one after respawn comes in. Gets the third one actually now. That was the second one indeed. I was not wrong about it. There we go. Device right in the face. Neon takes a lot of damage. Still was in ultimate. Going in for the reload. Recovery orb if is there online. She can definitely get back to the same HP. Oh, gets the connection. Fourth one. 68 to 59 now. The straight up 10 frag lead
Lovely.
coming up for the side of Factor X. Laying like absolute I'll say domination, but staying at the top of the food chain as the name suggests. Factor Rex. Playing like the T-Rex.
Go, go, go!
I think it's not a dominating win that Factor X is going to get, but it is definitely a win which is commendable because of the fact that they've made a brilliant comeback, to be honest. A brilliant comeback. Absolutely on par comeback coming through.
62 to 73 is going to be the side of Factor X winning out this one, folks.
Amazing. Amazing, to be honest. The final stage, the way it turned out was absolutely amazing because of the fact that initially we got to see that Factor X was kind of leading the charge, then they were on the struggling end, and after that they once again pick up the pace. Device dogs from the other corner, they were constantly trying to badger their opponent, but it was never really working out because of the fact that the Neon from the other corner, Neon and Zen, the ISO, they were constantly trying to fight back. Zen was on the corner where he was just giving away free frags for the opponent, but after that
Yeah.
what Neon did was they were able to build a combined effort from their corner, and Factor X definitely was able to achieve their goal of maintaining a lead of 10 plus points in their name, and they have secured this spot to the next particular stage, which is brilliant.
I mean, that was not a very, I would say, even in the last couple of minute, I would say it was not a very one-sided affair. It was just for the side that one of the teammates, one of the actually the players was able to step up and get back-to-back 4 or 5 couple of kills. That was none other than the Neon player coming from the side of Factor Rex. For the side of the boys, yes, I mean, both the teams played really well in the entire matchup. It was just like the last couple of minutes we did saw one of the players stepping up and just getting those back-to-back counter plays and back-to-back kills for the team. Right now, folks, that was the game number 4 coming up for the entire broadcast. We'll take a short little break here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Don't go anywhere, folks. And if you are nearby the Deluxe View Store Mansarovar in Jaipur, make sure to go over there because there's an exclusive meet and greet session also happening. One of the famous gamers over there is going to be none other than Mr. Game Flame. We'll see you in a couple of bit, and we'll see you in a couple of bit with the 5th matchup coming up on the broadcast. Don't go anywhere. Well, folks, welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. This is going to your boy Bullet and back on the desk. Yes, the fourth matchup. Factor S facing a side of the team named as the boys. It was an overall a very head-to-head game, but in the end, it was a very close call coming up from the side of Factor S to take upon to that victory. Right now, let's take a look at the schedule, or probably we are going straight up into the fifth matchup, I guess.
We have the schedule coming through so that we can know who are those amazing teams fighting up against each other. Team Broken up against Team OP Ranger is the first one. I mean, the fifth one, to be honest. In this schedule, it's of course the first one. Team Aimers versus Team Loser. Night Stitch versus Dark Law. Eco Rapers versus Team Velocity. Always fun to watch these amazing names coming through. Some innovative, some interesting names coming through in the Alienware Gaming Saturdays. And for now, I'm waiting to see what Team Broken is going to break and how OP Rangers are going to be overpowering their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, only time can tell at this point of time, Raider, because I was not expecting, honestly speaking, when we first walked down to the entire start of the last matchup, which was the side of Factor S facing up the side of the boys. I was definitely not in the hope that it will be a very close game starting up in the very few early stages of the entire game, but it went on to be a very close one. But for now, I would say 50% of the matchup for today has been a very close affair, being a head-to-head game, and the other two ones have been a very one-sided domination. So yeah, following that pattern, this will be a very close one again in the fifth matchup. Just looking at the
I hope so. I hope so, because the close cutthroat battles always tends to keep us on the edge of our chair as well, and we never know which side the competition is going to tilt to. So I do believe that in a close cutthroat matchup, both the sides are going to struggle quite a bit. But in a one-sided affair, you get to see a clear winner coming through from the very onset of the competition, which may or may not happen in this next one. Because if you talk about the only one-sided affair that we have seen was, I believe, in the second or third matchup. Other than that, so far we have seen kind of close matchups. So let's now officially dive into the fifth one so that we can see if it's a close one or a far-fetched close equation, or maybe a one-sided affair. You never know what is going to get into. But for now, we need to see how the situation goes on. OP Ranger on the defensive side, on the attacking one, Team Broken.
Let's see. Marco takes down the side of Expo, the first kill of the entire match. The first frag, the first blood. He gets the second as well. Goniparasos. Gonpachiros. I don't know if that's Mexican or that is a very regional language. Gonpachiros. I think that is Mexican.
Maybe. Cannot say for sure, but yes, the play that he's bringing in is definitely Mexican, because he is winning every single Mexican duel. That's good for him.
Standoff. Yes.
Yeah,
Blocking sight.
Optimum Pride. Maybe this one is going to be a win for Optimum Pride. Yes, of course, that's the case. 7-3. That's what the scoreline is. 8 more minutes to go. It's like just the competition has been started, and we can already see Team OP Rangers ripping apart the competition. But remember, guys, first stage and the second stage are not those particular stages which ideally can mark a big difference or eventually give you a conclusion that maybe this particular team is good. We have to wait for the stage 3 at least, and then the final stage, of course, to see who is the real winner. People might struggle with these stingers, with these specters, ghosts, Penzi, whatnot. But when you have vandals in their hand, the phantoms, you kind of feel a little bit more comfortable. And I'm looking forward to see what happens in those stages. For now, 10-7, close, but still OP Ranger are maintaining their defining lead.
Still, I mean, for the side of Team Broken, we do see a couple of kills coming up here and there pretty well for them. Op Ranger definitely going to be on that lead as we proceed down to the stage number 2 game and play. But it's more of like for a fact that it is the side of Team Broken to also slowly and steadily crawl all the way back to the same score line from what Op Ranger has achieved at this point of time. Gonpachiros. I'm just not gonna stop drooling over that name, don't get me wrong. I love it.
Always a part of Alienware Gaming Saturdays where you get to see interesting names coming through. Marco with that Bucky. Got one. Can you get two? Maybe more. Oh, lovely. But look at this. Peekaboo, but it didn't really paid as Marco still was able to deliver. He needs to go for that recovery orb. Otherwise, it can be destructive for him.
Four down.
Oh, he still delivers 4K.
I'm out of here.
Marco, you beauty. Finally, he spots that recovery orb, takes it away. Won't go for the fifth one as Optimum Pride brings in the Guardian to guard the frag,
Here we go.
get the value done. Overdrive available, utilizes it, pushes it towards Optimum Pride. Unfortunately for the sides of Marco, there was nothing when it comes to a value with that overdrive.
Yeah, 19 to 15. Team broken. Still able to get a couple of more. Optimum Pride comes up from behind. Shuts down the side of Gonpachuras with the Phantom in play. Marco is able to rotate back to the eastern lobby over here. Going in for the stun. I guess that's first one. Might get the second one as well. Oh, knives out. A kind of like a standoff, which will be won from the side of Optimum Pride. Marco gets cleared off in the corner over there. That was some play coming up from both the individuals. Now the loadouts will be available. The Vandal and Phantom is online. That's just going to be Reina. Gets up the first one with the Vandal in play. Comes in from the eastern angle and is able to get up the second one from his side. 25 to 18. It is going to be Team Op Ranger, sorry, still in the lead. What do you think, Raider? Is going to be get denied or is going to be Op Ranger winning this one? What do you think?
I mean, at this point, 50% of the competition is still due, so telling that which particular team is going to be better for now is a little bit difficult, but I still would like to go with Team OP Rangers because of the way they are playing, the progress that they have got, the coordination that they're building. It's kind of good, and I would like to see if they're going to win, but this miss of an op costed that Reina's life. Reina has been taken down. Shet retaliates, but as soon as Reina comes back to the picture, he's still being chaotic. Look at this sneaky one coming in from Marco. Can he deliver? So far, he's just getting on the back foot. Oh, even that Odin is in vain. Reina was like, enough is enough, I have to take matters in my hand. And he delivered. The Reaver Phantom spots one. The shots are a big hit. Recovery of beneficial, and with that ghost wall bangable headshot. Oh my god. OP Ranger, they are on the back foot right now. Team Broken constantly
I'm outta here.
trying to close in.
Next. Go, go, go.
Yeah. Expo able to shut down Marco with the third one coming in play. Has the still a the Phantom in the hand. One Pachuras will get the Vandal, taking down the other guy. Double comes up from the side of Optimum Pride.
3.
I mean, at this point of time, maybe the Decepticon play can help up the side of Op Ranger. Maybe. 2 more needed to equalize this one. Expo gets 1 more. Makes down to the double coming up with a 35 to 32 right now. A very close matchup from what we kind of like. I will say I kind of speculated that this will be a very one-sided affair. But this is going to be a very close affair coming up from both sides. A double comes up from the side of Reina, and the equalizer in the overall round score is in play.
Constant retaliation. Constant retaliation is what we are looking at this point. From both the sides. 36 to 36. There comes the overdrive once again. The final stage is already on the way. Optimum Pride takes down the opponent. Reina.
Get lost.
Oh my god. Initially it was a whiff, but finally got the connection. 38 to 37. Once again, Team OP Ranger finding themselves back into the picture. But I'm happy to say that this one is definitely resulting in a close cutthroat matchup, as we were kind of speculating that are we going to even see that kind of a match once again or
Go,
not.
go.
I'm happy to say that, of course, it's a close cutthroat so far. Odin in the hand, but Reina knew what were the intentions and clearly denied those.
Almost got it. I'm out of here.
Well, I would still say for a fact that some of these teams are performing well. When we kind of like talk about the other matches as well, some of the teams are very much new into the competitive Valorant. Some of the teams are, I would say, very much experienced. Some of the teams are also like showing on how this entire thing is just played overall. If don't get me wrong, but it is more of like every other guy just trying to get the land share of the prize. Every other guy just trying to proceed down on winning every other game, because there's not going to be any double elimination brackets in play. There's no going to be second chances coming in play. All you need to have is just perform up pretty well
Go, go, go.
in the 10 minutes round that you have in the KDM 2v2.
Yeah, These 10 minutes are kind of the ultimatum for you to perform and eventually get yourself towards the finishing line. Team Broken, they are definitely inching closer, but just like the previous matchup, I am looking forward to see if they are going to see a retaliation coming through, if we are going to see a cutthroat chase coming through or not. 44 to 48, it seems highly unlikely for now, trust me. 50 to 44, 6 strikes of a difference, but more than 60 seconds left. It's a possibility. It's a possibility that one cannot deny. But look at the way Optimum Pride is playing. It's beautiful. Empress gets denied. Fastlane gets denied. Every single tactics that these lads are trying to utilize is going to get denied with Reina. That Reina wants to retaliate. Takes down 2 of their opponent. There's the Odin in the hand. There pushes in, but still misses. Adds Expo. He gave a larger area to attain the connections, but you never walk like that. You never run without a weapon in your hand. If you do so, obviously you're going to be on the failing end. I think these are small mistakes that OP Ranger is making, and that's what is costing them their win, maybe.
Yep. So it's going to be 49 to 56, 6 more needed. Maybe this can be the very supreme play which can happen from the side of Team Broken to just end this one up. 7 more needed from the side of Operation to equalize this one. 20 seconds left around the clock to make wonders happen, to make the entire play happen, which might not get very much be true. Expo gets the 5th one, makes down to 60. And I think this is unnecessary, folks. There's only 10 seconds remaining in. That is almost done from the side of Op Ranger. A 53 to 61 in the end. That is going to be the side of Team Broken to win up this matchup against the side of Op Ranger.
Final few seconds, final few burst of momentums coming in from the sides of OP Rangers, but at the end, it's just never enough. You have to have that kind of confidence. You have to have that kind of a play from very onset of the matchup. I mean, to be honest, OP Ranger for around initial 4 minutes or so, they were looking good. But eventually, when you talk about the later part of the competition, that's exactly where their opponent were able to kind of pick up the pieces as they were the broken one. But they played absolutely amazing. That's exactly why, guys, they are now qualified to the next particular stage, getting closer and closer to the grand finale and closer to the prize pool.
I mean, it was more of like a one of the teams able to just capitalize on those some kind of like the engagement, which was very much needed to be on the beneficial side, be on the winning side. But also, I would say both our teams played it really well. I'm pretty sure these both teams are very much experienced when it comes down to the competitive side of VALORANT. Pretty much experienced, and I mean, we did saw the gun buddy getting equipped. That was one of the immortals and one of the ascendants gun buddy in one of the players from both sides. So it wasn't very, I would say, and equalized kind of like a skill caliber coming in play from both sides. But hey, winner is only going to be one team is going to proceed down to the next stage. For now, folks, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware and NVIDIA GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. Don't go anywhere. We'll be coming up with the 6th matchup very soon. Hey folks, welcome back to the Alienware and NVIDIA's GeForce RTX presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays. Yes, your caution boys are back on the Desk Bulletin Radar. And of course, folks, there's going to be a sixth matchup which are we going to see, by the way, here on the broadcast. And last matchup, OP Ranger facing a Team Broken. 53 to 61 it was. It was a very head-to-head game, Raider, but in the end it was the side of Team Broken to win that up.
I mean, to be honest, that was a well-fought matchup, and we definitely enjoyed the kind of competition they was able to. Those two teams were able to kind of portray onto the table, so it was pretty fun to watch. Now the question is, what next? What kind of a competition we are going to see up next into the competition? Because as we progress, as we get closer to the grand finale, of course, things are getting heated up. The teams which are kind of on a struggling end, or maybe the teams which are trying to analyze, learn what esports is and all, they're already out from stage one. When we slowly reach to stage two, competition is obviously going to get elevated. But having
Yep.
said that, guys, let's right now dive into the seventh matchup and let's see how this whole situation goes on. What kind of a calibration these two amazing teams who are going to come in front of each other are going to bring. Dark Law up against Night Stitch. Pretty interesting names, and we have Second Love Jet coming through, Dusra Love Jet, and it seems like that they're again clearly struggling. But Bats, I am looking forward to see if he can bring in something different.
Phoenix, able to take down? No, he will be taken down. I see comes with the ISO play.
Go away.
Looks. There's one more. Jet's able to shut down one more, but no, it's going to be Dusra Love to take down the side of Neon. The trade comes in, the Phoenix gets taken out immediately. Hazel will be the one guy to get up the nice stitch on pawn for that still slow and steady approach. I do see for a fact that Dark Law is definitely, like you said, rightly you called it out in the very first few engagements. They are striking a little bit. But for the side nice stitch, look at the side of Cloaks. He's just going supremely well with the shotty and the other SMG on his hand. 10 to 2 right now as the stage 1 ends, and we proceed down to stage 2.
Shot in the hand, gets one. Was unable to get the second one. Dusra Love Jet, the Phoenix. It's constantly picking up the pace, but look at this. You have an ultimate that early into a matchup. That clearly shows how chaotic Cloaks was for the first 11 to 12 frags. That overdrive is constantly still getting the value. There's the Chrono Void Sheriff. Beautiful connections being made. But I want to see if that Neon is going to find some more. No, he didn't. There's a Stinger, there's the Flash as well. The hot hands, the curveball. Every single util that you have with that Phoenix. Dusra Love Jet is trying to utilize that, but look at the beautiful connections being made from the sides of Night Stitch's ISO. Once again, beautiful shots. 5 back-to-back picks with this Chrono Void Sheriff in the hand. That shows his aim prowess, that shows his aim game. Oh, mid-air that Jet gets taken down. Wanted to go with the updraft, never really worked out. That's beautiful. Look at the aim. Look at the aim that this ISO is working with. Wow.
Yeah, let's see
I'm out of
how these things can change up a little bit, because Dark Law are definitely right now struggling to even win a couple of gunfights on their side. It's more of on where Knight just able to just shut down the Dawn and just making sure that they're the better side over here. Cloaks, he has the ultimate ready and waiting. Recovery Orb will set him up. As for a fact that somebody coming from the right, he's able to anticipate, but eventually it will be the side of Phoenix to take him out. But yeah, that is a huge lead right now, 26 to 29 now. So a huge one though.
Of course. So far, it's a one-sided affair, man. And I feel with the stage 3 coming through, Vandals being available, things might change. But look at that overdrive. Absolutely love it. Absolutely on par, effective. Jet won't go far, gets taken away. There's the curveball. Flash being utilized. And with that kill contract being cashed in,
Go, go, go.
FRX manages to take down Phoenix. On the other corner, Cloaks takes down the 4th consecutive frag. That was a Jet. Highly unlikely at this point to win this particular matchup because of the way Cloaks is playing. I mean, of course, the other guy that is known as Phoenix,
I'm out of
he's trying to retaliate to Jet. It's just not working out the way
Gotta go.
these two lads from FRX are fighting back. Cloaks and
Oh,
Fishkal.
look at that.
Go, go, go.
Wow, 8 frags back to back, just hunting down the players. And on the other corner, the other guy is like, yeah, I'm also going to build up my own finishing spree. He's also getting back-to-back consecutive frags. He's already on 4. Let's see if that ba-bum is going to come through. Of course, it's the usual sound of a jet, but the jet is kind of on the failing end. 9 frags altogether. 10th one also comes through. And after that, there will be no more countings, but you will get to know that if there is a 11th one or not. Unfortunately, 10th it is. 10 back-to-back frags coming in from Cloaks. And then he was taken down.
Nice skill. Double kill coming up from their side. Oh, Cloaks takes some side of Alex Isil gets one more. Look at that. I mean, on the side of Dark Law, I don't see what's gonna happen. It is a very like a. I don't know what to say, everybody. One side of it is just like nice. It's able to just play on a very better side. It's more of like Dark Law are the newer ones in the competitive stage, competitive overall platform. But side of it's just like a. It's looking like a walk in the park right now.
It is, no doubt on that, but what was that?
I'm out of here.
10th frag altogether. Oh my god. Initially it was Cloaks, right now it's his partner in crime. Maybe we are going to see a 100 score as well, guys. Not a lot of times, to be honest, we have seen 100 coming through, but whenever it's there, it's always fun to watch. Oh, that was a big miss. But the other one was able to hit the shot. Once again, a good connection being made. Wanted to go no scope. Not really worked out. Opens up the scope, finds values. Look at this guy. The way he's playing, man, is absolutely on par. Finally misses a shot. But his teammate was able to capitalize on it. Maybe the jet? Nah. It's like Cloaks is the quicker one. But lately he is missing the shots indeed. That could cost him his life, but look at that kill contract being cashed in. And he has got a Vandal to work with. Unfortunately, Jet won't go far. Gets taken away 68 to 13. 3 more minutes to go. 180 more seconds to go.
Gotta go.
And the marker is 32 more frags. Can he get them? Can the team get them? I think it's a possibility.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, let's see, man. I mean, this point of time is more of like it's just done and dusted. I don't know. This is like a very straight up, domination. A straight up very. I won't call it a dirty play, but it's more of like the cheeky play, the absolute one-sided affair play. And you ask me, because it's looking very bad. It's looking very sad for the side of Dark Law. I mean, they are still on 15 and. They'll be like, hey, we don't want to give up, and that is the best part about it. They're not giving up. They are going all out, still very much doing what best they can at this point of time. But might be the first 100 frags we see for the last couple of weeks. It was the 3rd week up in the May. So yeah, after 2 weeks we will be seeing someone taking up the 100 frag, the mercy rule getting applied if the side of Night Stitch is able to get onto the 100 frag.
To be honest, Bullet, it's always fun to watch these kind of markers being set, and I do believe it's a good possibility that we are going to see it. Because we are down to like, 100 seconds? And in 100 seconds, getting 17 frags, I think it's doable. After seeing what Night Stitch is already capable of, I think it's pretty doable task. I'm looking forward to it, if that's a possibility or not. So far, fun to watch the way these guys are playing. 87 to 17. Valk's Provi wanted to retaliate, but in the stage 2, Night Stitch, I think they are going to go miles ahead. Because they're winning. That's the closing statement that I have right now. For sure, Night Stitch is moving forward, be it with a 100 score or a gap of more than 50 points. They're definitely winning. They're definitely moving on to the next stage. There's no denial in that. 70 frags of a difference. Look at that difference. It's like 2 different tiers. Top tier team and a bottom tier team fighting at this point, and that's the beauty of Alienware Gaming Saturday. You kind of are able to test the waters.
Gotta go. On my
Yeah,
mark.
this is more of like the, I would say, A similar kind of like a play coming up from the side of Nexus from what we saw in the stage one. 5 more needed to get the Mercy rule invoked. Sorry, applied. And that's going to be Axel. Bring on the side of Axel. Proby, 96. And Dusal will get one more. We do see Neon trying to avoid the gunfire being on the better side. Oh my god, just going in for the nose for trying to go in for the knife.
Ooh,
Which
whoa,
will
whoa,
happen,
whoa.
but no, won't! That will be a massive disrespect coming onto the face, but hey, that is the fun over there. Bro. That is the fun over there. That is the overall the excitement of the game, which keeps I would say this 2v2 matchup alive in our hearts. 99, they just needed
99.
one more to set the
Ooh.
record. But that will be that, folks. 24 to 99. A straight up one-sided domination.
I mean, be it Valorant or cricket, 99 really hurts, man. 99 really hurts. I really wanted to
Definitely.
see that 100 per point marker, but I think if Neon, in the later period of a fight, if Neon could have utilized a Vandal or Phantom rather than an
Yes.
AWP and missed those shots, maybe there was a very big possibility that we could have seen 100 point marker. But still, guys, a win is a win. 99 to 24. Now that's a big difference. That's a huge difference that one could have asked for. Around 75 points of a difference. Now that's, to be honest, huge and the biggest difference that we have seen so far today itself. So a brilliant matchup coming in from Night Stitch. They were really able to stitch their opponent up, and there was nothing that their opponent was able to offer.
Yeah. Overall, let's see. I mean, it do seems for a fact that Night Stitch will be more than actually they won't be overconfident, but they will be definitely very much excited and confident that they're able to shut down their first stage in a score line like this. But only time can tell on what kind of like teams they are gonna face in the upcoming rounds and how they are actually able to overcome those strategies and the problematic plays coming up from their side. But for now. It is what was the side of the sixth matchup that we have seen in the overall broadcast. We will be jumping down to I guess the actually it was yeah it was the sixth matchup, right? But we'll be jumping down to the round two number games as well for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday. But in the meanwhile, folks, make sure to check out the Dell Alienware M16R2 if you are anywhere near the Dell exclusive stores or in your city. If you just want to get the navigation links as well, make sure to check the description. Check the links for check the description for the all of the relevant links which you can find out to check out the latest lineup of laptop coming up from the side of Dell Alienware. Also, make sure to check out the social media link of Nvidia GeForce RTX. There's some great content coming up from their side as well. But yes, for the all of the latest updates coming in from the side of Alienware Gaming Saturdays, make sure to follow the Esports Club.
Make sure to follow the social media handles, guys. But as we were talking about Dell exclusive, the Dell Alienware M16R2 laptops, you might be thinking that we are gamers and we are trying to convey the message that these are perfect laptops for just the gamers. No, it's not like that. If you are a multimedia consumer, if you are just a random user of a laptop, or if you are a coder, or maybe a guy who loves to utilize a laptop, I think for you, this laptop is absolutely power packed. All you have to do is just basically visit the nearest Alienware exclusive store in your city. Just tell the Alienware experts what you need in your budget. They'll let you know that what particular configuration is good enough, because M16R2 comes in a lot of configuration depending on the RAM and depending on the graphic cards and also just guys check it out. Make sure to check out the website as well. Make sure to check out the social of the Esports Club as well, because the results will be posted onto that platform. Because guys, there's a quick update that this was the last match on the broadcast. There will be many more matches, but that will be on the offline venue. So if you are there near Mansarovar, Jaipur, make sure to visit the exclusive store, because you can see that action happening right there and then.
Yeah, so that was that, folks. That was all of the matches for today. Make sure to follow the Esports Club. Make sure to follow Alienware. Make sure to follow Nvidia GeForce RTX. We'll take a leave here at today's Alienware Gaming Saturday, represented by Alienware and Nvidia GeForce RTX. This was Bullet. With me alongside was Raider. We'll see you in the next one. And happy gaming. We'll see you later.